Our next story is from Turkey, and we will like to begin with a question for you. Is Turkey a secret nuclear power? A simple question and a silence from its foreign minister when asked about it during a live broadcast. It's speaking volumes. Foreign Minister Hakan Fidan was asked point blank whether Turkey has nuclear weapons or not. What followed was a smile. No denial, no confirmation, just a smile which is raising eyebrows in the region. In diplomatic and media engagement, silence is rarely empty. It is ambiguous. It is an unclear way to say nothing while saying everything all at once. Now here's where the story deepens. This comes just after Fidan held a phone call with Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi. According to the Turkish Foreign Ministry, the discussion focused heavily on Iran's nuclear program, ongoing negotiations and regional security. Fidan also asserted that Iran currently does not have nuclear weapons and that there is no evidence that it wants to build them. Fidan said that uranium enrichment alone is not enough to make a bomb, but he cautioned that if Iran acquires nukes, it would damage cooperation with Turkey. The timing matters. This call comes as West Asia is on an edge where nuclear capability or the perception of it can trigger war. Take US strikes on Iran back in June 2025. Let's connect the next dot. Turkey is not a nuclear weapons state. It is a signatory to the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty, or the NPT, and a member of NATO. These commitments restrict the development of nuclear weapons both legally as well as politically. And yet, Turkey is rapidly becoming a nuclear power in a commercial sense. The country's nuclear journey did not start today. Plans for nuclear energy date back to the 1970s. Today, they are becoming a slow reality. The Akyu nuclear power plant, a 4-unit facility built and financed by Russia's Rosatom, is expected to begin operations between 2026 and 28. A second plant was planned in Sinop with the Franco-Japanese consortium. A third is envisioned with China using US-derived technology. And by 2050, Turkey aims to operate 3 nuclear plants, supplying up to 20% of its electricity needs and reducing dependence on energy imports. They also plan a uranium enrichment plant, and this is where questions begin to form. Analysts question that while all of this is legal and civilian nuclear technology is inherently for dual use, because the same knowledge, infrastructure and expertise that power cities can also power weapons. But at this moment, it will be extreme to think something like this because there is no evidence to suggest that Turkey is pursuing nuclear arms. But no chances can be taken in geopolitics, especially when it comes to dealing with a nuclear power. So when a foreign minister smiles, instead of actually answering the question, when nuclear energy expands, when regional nuclear talks intensify, such questions do strike ones in the mind. Is this just energy security? Is it strategic leverage? Or is Turkey a secret nuclear power?